still serving the best option for the students to remain engaged. We have to understand that the teachers took a lot of pain at that time. They had to prepare their PowerPoints because as soon as you are engaged in an online class, to keep students engaged, you need videos, you need PowerPoints. So teachers at that time did an enormous amount of work. Uh, so they had to really engage themselves in the work, and then they took classes, helped the students go through that period. Students remain engaged. So I really appreciate the students who did that, the teachers who did that, and also the students who uh, accepted that mode of study. And even today, it is serving the best purpose because that is the only way we can reach the students at the moment. Students are at their home, so the only way of reaching the students is through this online mode of education. So I really appreciate the teachers, appreciate the students who took that, and yes, it is doing good. Maybe there are some problems in some interior parts, but that too also, given the current situation, even in the rural, we can say in rural places, internet has reached quite a bit. Maybe there are some problems in some extremely rural areas, might be, but most of the places internet has reached. So I'm sure that this mode of education will definitely help the students in coming days also.
Dr. Pushpa, what's your opinion on this aspect? Because you are dealing with day-to-day parents and students, and I think face problems also. And what are your opinion, ma'am?
Definitely, the time needs the online education. Definitely, it is very beneficial. But there are so many problems facing by the guardians and by the students also, and by the teachers definitely. But the teachers can face those problems because they are mature enough. But the students, initially when it was started, students take very interest, very much interest. They were very happy to find the online classes. But gradually, when they see that they are sitting alone in the room and they are studying on laptop, nobody all around, they got frustrated. And I don't think these online studies are getting effective. That's what I am feeling. We have also started the online classes, but the results and the feedback which we get in the classrooms, we are not getting that. Even the guardians are also not are very happy with these classes. They feel that we need 7 to 8 GB data per day. It is our financial load on us. In during these days, we are already financially, you can say, in crisis. So it should not be done. This is what the guardians and this is what the students are feeling. But there is no option. There's no option. We have to go carry on these classes. So we have to carry on, and in this sense, it is beneficial.
Thank you, ma'am. Anu, madam, what is your take on this topic? Means how you face this situation and how you come up?
Actually, I'm completely agree with the Pushpa ma'am, respected Pushpa ma'am. We all are facing the same thing, same problems. And initially students were actually quite interested, and parents were interested that their studies are keep going as well. But nowadays, we have to be more versatile to make them on the track. Like uh, as Pushpa ma'am said, the problem is data is the problem, and students are spending more and more time alone in a room, and nobody is there to watch them. And it may be a very uh, problematic condition for them, and we all are going through with this. So we have to actually plan new things with versatile ideas. Like for last 4 weeks, we have decided themes like plantations. We have to engage them in different activities too. And this is our innovation. This is our versatile nature, that how we can engage them in different manner. It's a boredom to teach and to learn by online, by these digital things at all the time. But we have to be versatile, and we have to engage them regularly for different things.
Thank you, ma'am. Anand sir, being a director of a school, and I hope a number of students are very large in your school. So how you dealt with this situation when, in March, when COVID started and lockdown started, classes went down. तो आपने इसको किस तरीके से सॉल्व किया अपने स्कूल के अंदर?
सर अभी हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं कि हम फ्रॉम 1st of July हम ऑनलाइन क्लासेस स्टार्ट, पहले भी हमने किया, पहले हमने व्हाट्सएप से किया था, लेकिन अभी एक सॉफ्टवेयर लेकर आ रहे हैं जिससे हम हर बच्चों के लिए टेलीफोन से पेरेंट्स से बात कर रहे हैं, डेली हमारे हर एक क्लास को अपडेट करते हैं। एक रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म हमने बनाया है बच्चों के लिए, हम पेरेंट्स को फोन करेंगे, वो एक एक क्लास करके हम डेट दे रहे हैं कि इस दिन आपको आना है, स्कूल के लिए फॉर्म भर रहे हैं, उस फॉर्म के अंदर कितने इंटरेस्टेड हैं कितने नहीं है, किनके पास क्या प्रॉब्लम्स है। कई पेरेंट्स के पास तो डेटा प्रॉब्लम, जैसे मैम ने बताया, वही कई प्रॉब्लम्स हैं। कई बच्चों के हैं तो कई बाहर चले गए क्योंकि बुक्स अवेलेबल नहीं है अभी तक, वो बच्चे अब तक जयपुर आएंगे या नहीं आएंगे। कई बच्चे, कई पेरेंट्स ऐसे जिनकी जॉब भी चली गई है। अभी हमने वो जितने फॉर्म्स भरे हैं, जितने फॉर्म चल रहे हैं, उनके अकॉर्डिंगली देखते हैं, लेट अस सी हम फर्स्ट रहते कितने बच्चों को हम प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं, मोटिवेट कर रहे हैं हम पेरेंट्स को, स्टूडेंट्स को कि भैया आप आए, आप देखें। क्योंकि कई अगर हम 5 hours की क्लास स्कूल लेते हैं, 5 to 5 5.5 घंटे की जो क्लास होती है उसमें बच्चा बैठता, लेकिन एक फोन के अंदर अगर हम देखें तो बच्चा 5-5.5 घंटे की क्लास नहीं ले सकता। और हमने क्या करा है, उसके लिए नया पीरियड, नया शेड्यूल तैयार किया, उसमें हमने 3 घंटे की क्लास, 2.5 से 3 घंटे की क्लास हम बच्चों को देंगे, हम पेरेंट्स को बता रहे हैं। क्योंकि पेरेंट्स ये ऑब्जेक्शन करते हैं सर 5 घंटे बच्चा कैसे बैठ पाएगा एक साथ इतने लंबे समय तक। तो हमने ये डिसाइड किया कि हम 3 सब्जेक्ट्स एक दिन में कवर करेंगे, उसके अलावा नहीं करेंगे। नेक्स्ट डे फिर और दूसरी क्लासेस, इसमें भी हमने 2 भागों में बांट दिए। कई पेरेंट्स के पास मान लो 3 बच्चे हैं, कई के 2-2 बच्चे हैं, तो एक हमारे स्कूल में पढ़ रहे हैं, तो हमने क्या, उसके लिए भी हमने सुबह 7:30 से लेकर 10:30 का एक टाइम तैयार किया, फिर 11 से लेकर 1:30 बजे तक का एक टाइम शेड्यूल तैयार किया है, जो हम पेरेंट्स को देंगे। बच्चों को प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, पेरेंट्स को प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं इसके लिए, देखते हैं इसके लिए क्या रहता है क्या नहीं रहता।
ओके, वेरी गुड। इसका मतलब हमारे जो स्कूल्स हैं एक्चुअली दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग देमसेल्व्स फॉर ऑनलाइन सिस्टम। मैं एक सवाल सभी से करूंगा और 1 by 1 क्वेश्चंस मतलब आंसर आप इसका दे सकते हैं। आप क्या सोचते हैं कि इन दिस पार्ट ऑफ राजस्थान लाइक जयपुर और सीकर, चौमू, दिस पार्ट ऑफ राजस्थान, do you think that online education has been accepted by students during COVID? Anu ma'am, can you answer first?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, the thing is, first of all, I will say that this during this COVID-19, this technique is just a teaching aid for us. ये teaching aid है हमारे लिए, और हम ये कहेंगे कि this is not a problem. This is an opportunity for us. ये एक opportunity भी है हमारे सबके लिए to go through with the techniques for students and for parents and for teachers also. हम बहुत सारी चीज़ों को अवॉइड करते हैं कि हम वी आर नॉट द टेक्निकल फ्रेंडली, वी आर नॉट टेक्नो फ्रेंडली, तो वी ऑफनली यूज टू अवॉइड द थिंग्स। तो दिस इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर अस, नई चीज़ों को सीखें। बच्चों ने भी इसे अडॉप्ट किया है, पेरेंट्स ने भी इसे अडॉप्ट किया है। ये टीचिंग एड है, हम इसको पूरी तरह से ये नहीं कह सकते कि हम इसी पे डिपेंडेंट हैं या इसी पे डिपेंडेंट रहना है। ये कुछ इस तरह से ही है कि हम कभी ग्रोथ करते हैं तो हमें वी हैव टू बी रूटेड, हमें अपनी रूट्स से भी अटैच रहना पड़ता है। अगर हम उनसे अटैच, इफ यू आर स्टे कनेक्टेड विद आवर रूट्स, वी कैन फ्लोरिश। तो ये इसलिए है कि हम अपनी रूट्स में, रूट्स से मतलब है कि ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम्स को हम वर्चुअल क्लासरूम से नहीं रिप्लेस कर सकते। सेकेंड थिंग इज, आपका क्वेश्चन है कि क्या बच्चे इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं। हाँ, वो इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं फिलहाल, क्योंकि उनके लिए हर चीज़ नई है। जैसे हमने भी अभी कुछ बहुत सारी चीज़ नहीं करी, तो हमें अच्छा लगा, कॉन्फिडेंस आया दैट वी कैन डू दिस बाय आवर ओन, हम खुद से कर सकते हैं। ऐसे पेरेंट्स को भी इंटरेस्ट आता है, बट आफ्टर ग्रेजुअली होता क्या है, उन लोग को बोर्डम महसूस होता है कि नहीं कर सकते। और ये एक टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम भी है कि दिस इज एक्सपेरियंशियल एक्चुअली, कि हम बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम तक फोन्स और इन गैजेट्स के कांटेक्ट में रहते हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारा ऑरा भी इससे अफेक्टेड होता है। और हम लोग जो रेगुलर बेस पे काम कर रहे थे और इस तरह से काम कर रहे हैं, उससे ज़्यादा हम टायर्ड फील करते हैं। ये एक्सपेरियंशियल है कि जो वेव्स, जिन वेव्स के कनेक्शन में इतने टाइम तक रहते हैं, वो हमें बहुत ज़्यादा, हमारे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा हार्मफुल है।
Okay.
तो धीरे धीरे हम मेंटली इतना ज्यादा टायर्ड हो जाते हैं तो हम नहीं कर सकते। जैसे सर ने कहा अभी जो अभी लास्ट सर ने कहा कि बच्चे 5-5 घंटे तक नहीं रह सकते इस तरह के क्लासरूम्स में। हम नॉर्मली जो क्लासरूम्स होते हैं उसमें बच्चों के लिए कुछ ऐसे को करिकुलम एक्टिविटीज को डिजाइन करके रखते हैं कि बच्चा थोड़ा थोड़ा अपना रिफ्रेशमेंट भी लेता रहे। गेम्स हैं और भी एक्टिविटीज हैं, डांस है, म्यूजिक है, तो ये देना पड़ता है। तो इस तरह की चीजें हम रेगुलरली इन क्लासेस में नहीं कर सकते, दिस इज नॉट प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल। So they
Thank you.
are taking interest, especially board class students who are going to appear for the remaining exams, maths and social studies. This is like a teaching aid for them right now.
थैंक यू अनु मैम। अनु मैम, एक मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि थोड़ा सा अपना मोबाइल कैमरा आप सेट कर लीजिए। इट इज गोइंग अपवर्ड। हाँ, अभी थोड़ा ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा ठीक, थोड़ा और नीचे आप कर सकते हैं। डॉक्टर पुष्पा, मैं आपसे एक आपको इसी के कंटेक्स्ट में आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे। आप क्या सोचते हैं कि व्हाट वर्चुअल क्लासरूम टूल्स डू यू वांट टू यूज एक्चुअली? अगर आप चलना मतलब इसी को ले रहे हैं और स्टूडेंट्स को इंटरेस्टिंग क्लासरूम दे पाए, तो क्या क्या वर्चुअल क्लासरूम टूल्स आप यूज करेंगे या अभी करना चाहते हैं?
See, we can adopt illustrative methods, we can adopt metaphors, we can adopt some process work, we can start some activities so that they can understand the topic very well. Even the complex topics can be taught in this way. Suppose I am teaching a very complicated any complicated topic. I am fully convinced that students are unable to learn through online. Then I have to start with the illustration, with the interviews, with the surveys which have been done already, through some activities, lot of activities, and then we can put those topics. We can make those topics very, very interesting, so that the whole attention, we can get the whole attention of the students. Then and then only it is possible to learn by them. Otherwise, online learning is very, very difficult.
आनंद सर, जो अभी मैडम ने, अनु मैडम ने और पुष्पा मैम ने कहा, इसके साथ साथ आप अपने टीचर्स को किस तरीके से तैयार कर पाए मार्च से लेके और अब तक, ये कन्विंस करने के लिए कि आप ऑनलाइन कैसे पढ़ा पाएंगे? ये क्वेश्चन वैसे मेरा सभी के लिए है, क्योंकि ये एक चैलेंज होगा आपके एक एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन में, दैट हाउ टू मोटिवेट योर टीचर्स टू टेक ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, इम्प्रेसिव क्लासेस विद द स्टूडेंट्स। तो आपने अपने टीचर्स को कैसे तैयार किया है सर?
टीचर्स तो देखिए, आप अभी अपने ग्रुप, अभी जब ये चल रहा है, सेशन चल रहा है, इसमें सभी टीचर्स हैं वो अपने लेवल पे बेस्ट टू बेस्ट देने की वो रखते हैं। तो एक टीचर है वो चाहेगा कि मैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स को किस तरीके से ब्रीफ करूँ, किस तरीके से उनको क्लास में स्टैंड होकर भी वो बिल्कुल सामने की तरफ अच्छे से इंटरेस्ट लेकर। तो पहले मेरा ही मानना है, मैं अभी इन दिनों के हिसाब से मैं बोलना चाहूँगा कि 40 मिनट्स के क्लास में अगर बच्चा पूरी 40 मिनट्स ही अगर पूरे 40 मिनट्स की वो क्लास वर्बली ले रहा है, उसको कुछ इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं आ रहा है, तो उस क्लास को लेने के लिए स्टाफ को कुछ ना कुछ नई चीजें दिखानी पड़ेगी, कुछ ना कुछ प्रैक्टिकल्स को दिखाने पड़ेंगे, कुछ बातें भी ऐसी करनी पड़ेगी बच्चों को जो इन क्लास में जो चली गई है इंटरेस्टिंग, बच्चों को किस तरीके से क्लास ली जाए। क्योंकि बच्चा जब स्कूल आता है, उनमें से फ्रंट डोर से बैक 3-4 क्या है कि हमको सभी बच्चों को साथ लेके चलना है। क्लास में कितने आगे हैं कितने पीछे है तो है नहीं। सामने की तरफ प्रैक्टिकल क्लास में अगर अभी हम किसी बच्चे के पास फोन है, किसी का लैपटॉप्स है, किस तरीके से वो पढ़ेगा, कहाँ वो कैसे वो एंगेज रहेगा क्लास में, क्योंकि आसपास का माहौल उसका कैसा है। कई पेरेंट्स 1-2 रूम में रहते हैं, कोई शोर भी रहता है, तो हमको उसको उस तरीके से प्रिपेयर करने के लिए बच्चों को हमको किस तरीके से हम बच्चों को एक क्लास में इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट भी हिंदी भी होता है, बच्चे के इंग्लिश भी होता है, बच्चे के साइंस भी होता है, बच्चे के मैथ्स भी होता है, तो हम थ्योरिकली कम पढ़ा के बच्चों को प्रैक्टिकली बच्चों को सिखाएं, वो है।
बिस्जॉय सर, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन आपसे रहेगा, क्योंकि ये सभी जो एक चैलेंज रहा okay, how to take the classes impressively and how to motivate teachers also. So what is your take on that, that virtual reality and augmented reality be teaching instruments used in education purpose in future? Because these are new technologies. Can we use virtual reality and augmented reality in school teaching also?
See, as long as you are talking about online education, at the moment, I think we need more equipments. We need to be more equipped on that. In practical, when we are physically with one another, when we are physically teaching, that is not with the help of online aids, then it is highly possible. However, in online mode, it is difficult at the moment, but the methodology I can tell you, like we can use certain software. There are certain software, I will give you the names. Those software can be used to incorporate certain things in front of your screen, by the help of which you can teach. But at the moment, I can say, instead of that, you can show certain videos which are associated with virtual reality and augmented reality and available on YouTube. You can show such videos and create the interest. Instead of doing it absolutely hand to hand, you can use those videos and show how it is done. Say, for example, in school, you are teaching maybe, what should I say you are teaching mathematics. In mathematics, you are teaching the class 12 students differential equation. What you can do is, with the help of some virtual reality or augmented reality videos, those differential equations, the points, the particular statements of differential equation, the particular equation can be brought in front. 3D effect can be created so that the students get interest in it. I'm trying to say that as much as you can show videos, as much as you can show animated videos, as much as you can mix certain maybe certain talks with that, then these things get interested. If you keep on showing videos, if you keep on talking, if you keep on showing a PowerPoint slide, then it becomes boring. You have to mix and match. Certain videos you show, then an animated video you show, then again a PPT screen you take, then you talk for some time. You have to mix and match. Only then these things become interesting.
Thank you, sir. Anu, madam, I just want to ask you one question, that because you raised the point that whenever a student is taking the class, so the control what he or she is seeing and what he or she is into and in the online mode, that need to be corrected, that need to be checked. I just want to ask you that what should social media do in education? Can social media be a great tool for online education, or should it be controlled like that? Anu ma'am, if you can answer, please.
Exactly, sir. Social media like television and our animation, YouTube, and all kind of medias can help dramatically and more effectively. I can't say that more effectively because we can't, as I said that, can't replace the traditional classrooms with these classrooms. So these are only the aids only, teaching aids, and the social media, the approach of all the students and parents is more easy than the other things. Like TV is available. TV is available for all the parents and all the interior parts of the country. So social media can easily approach to them. First thing. And sir, I just want to tell something about the tool also, that tools we use special tools while these virtual classes like chat, whiteboard, applications, and synchronization of web browsing and surveys, poll and feedbacks. We can't go through with these things by सोशल मीडिया एक अच्छा रोल प्ले कर सकता है क्योंकि ये इजीली अप्रोचेबल है सबके लिए हर कोई इसको गवर्नमेंट कैन टेक द इनिशिएटिव फॉर to make them on track for the education system for students and parents and teachers, but it can't a complete solution.
Okay. Dr. Pushpa, what is your take that how social media can help students to learn anything?
So definitely social media has a very, very effective role in educating the children. As long as the formal education or the school education or curriculum education is concerned, it is not a it does not play a very big role. But as long as they are watching the social media, they are enjoying the social media, they can be taught very deep subjects. They can learn very good amount of those things which they cannot learn in school. They can see how when they see social media, they learn many things which they can express themselves, which they can use when they express themselves, which they can write essay, when they make some projects, when they create, when they do some creative work. The social media, the role of social media and the learning from the social media is become very effective.
Okay.
So social media actually is a great thing to be used by the students.
Ma'am, in your school, means how you motivate your students to take part in any, suppose, any quiz or any online survey, or what type? Means, have you ever experienced this, or have you ever experimented on this?
Sir, we try to make them very enthusiastic way that they should do it. Number one, we tell them it is a beneficial for you. You will get the certificate. Second thing, you will see many people around you when you go for the projects, when you go for the competitions, when you listen them, when you see them, you will get many things to see. So generally the below average students don't take interest, but the other average and above average students, they are motivated in a very nice way.
Great. आनंद सर, आप क्या सोचते हैं, मतलब सोशल मीडिया के लिए आपके स्टूडेंट्स तैयार हैं, या आप लोगों को उनको तैयार करने में कोई दिक्कत या कोई परेशानी आ सकती है?
नहीं सर, ऐसा कुछ नहीं। मैं एग्री करता हूँ पुष्पा मैडम से कि स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उससे सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू लर्निंग ब्रीफ तरीके से सीख सकते हैं, जो हमारा स्टाफ नहीं सिखा सकता है विद इन 40 मिनट्स के पीरियड में। अगर वो चाहे तो भी नहीं सिखा सकता। ब्रीफ में बहुत अच्छे तरीके से सीखना है। बच्चा प्रोजेक्ट कैसे बना सकता है, स्टाफ क्या करता है, टीचर्स प्रोजेक्ट देता है, लेकिन कैसे उसको बनाना थोड़े से लेवल बता सकता है। लेकिन ऑन सोशल मीडिया बच्चा अच्छे से प्रोजेक्ट बना सकता है। क्रिएटिव माइंड बच्चा किस तरीके से कैसे देख सकता है, सीख सकता है। वही क्लास के साथ साथ बच्चों को सोशल मीडिया भी अगर हम स्टार्ट कर देते हैं तो हम भी इसको इंक्लूड करेंगे हमारे सेशन में, हमारे स्कूल के लिए। अभी हमने किया नहीं है, लेकिन अब हम स्टार्ट करेंगे इसको।
जैसे अभी विजय सर ने पॉइंट आउट किया कि हम लोग यूट्यूब या इस तरह के वीडियोस के थ्रू हम बच्चों को आगे अपने कुछ लेसन्स या करिकुलम के रिगार्डिंग कुछ टॉपिक्स को हम सिखा सकते हैं। तो व्हाट इज योर टेक, आनंद सर, दैट video and streaming or teaching with YouTube, how you can
Yes,
put in your curriculum? Means what can you plan this, और आपने क्या ऐसा बनाया है कि जैसे आपके पास सिलेबस का पार्ट है, सपोज उसके 10 पार्ट है सिलेबस के, तो अकॉर्डिंगली वो 10 पार्ट्स के वीडियोस या लेक्चर वीडियोस आपने अपलोड किए हो, या आप बनवाने का कुछ प्लान कर रहे हो आगे?
नहीं, हमने ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया, लेकिन अभी गवर्नमेंट ने हमारे लिए लेक्चर्स बोर्ड क्लासेस के लिए स्टार्ट किए थे। हमने हमारे स्कूल के जो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स हैं सब पे उसको शेयर किया है। अप्रैल तक हमने क्लास ली थी, अप्रैल के बाद भी हमने उसको जारी रखा था। गवर्नमेंट ने हमारा जो बोर्ड का ग्रुप बना हुआ है उस पर उन्होंने हमको शेयर किया था। हमने स्टूडेंट से भी शेयर किया है। अभी हमारा स्टाफ खुद का एक चैनल, कई टीचर्स है वो अपना खुद का एक चैनल तैयार कर रहे हैं, प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं इस चीज की। हम हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इस तरीके से डेली 2 दिन पहले की तैयार करके रख रहे हैं, और उसको अपलोड भी करेंगे फ्रॉम 1 जुलाई से पहले। सारी प्रिपरेशन चल रही है अभी। हम भी हमारे चैनल तैयार कर रहे हैं। हम भी हमारे बच्चों के लिए कुछ ऐसी चीजें जिससे बच्चों को पढ़ने में कुछ इंटरेस्ट आए, हम इस पे काम कर रहे हैं फिलहाल। तो ये बेस्ट चीज है। किसी भी चीज को बच्चा देख के बहुत जल्दी सीखता है, वर्बली ना देखते हुए, मेरा ये मानना है। तो हम इस पे काम कर रहे हैं।
अनु मैम, आप कैसे सोचते हैं, आप अपने इंस्टीट्यूशन में इसको किस तरीके से लागू कर पाएंगे? मतलब यूट्यूब चैनल के थ्रू, या आप अपने स्कूल का कोई ग्रुप बना के? हाउ यू सी दैट इन फ्यूचर you can plan your curriculum accordingly and distribute the work of video lectures, preparation, online videos, to your teachers? How you planned that?
सर एक्चुअली फर्स्ट थिंग इज दिस, मैं पुष्पा मैम और सर से एग्री करती हूँ पूरी तरह से कि ये जितनी भी सोशल मीडिया से रिलेटेड चीज़ें हैं ये बच्चों को बहुत इफेक्टिवली हेल्प करती हैं। हम इस तरह से सोचें कि फोटोक्रॉमिक मेमोरी में अगर बच्चे को कुछ रिटेन रखने और फीड रखने के लिए चाहिए तो ये चीज़ें बहुत ही इफेक्टिव हैं। जैसे कि दिस इज एक्सपेरियंशियल फ्रॉम लास्ट मैनी इयर्स दैट इस तरह की क्लासेस होती हैं कि बच्चों को चीज़ें याद कराने के लिए हम रिदम, सॉन्ग्स और फिल्म, इस तरह की चीज़ों को हम फॉलो करते हैं। अगर हम रिदम में कोई चीज़ों को पढ़ाते हैं बच्चों को तो बहुत इफेक्टिवली वो बच्चों के दिमाग में रहती है, बहुत लास्ट मतलब लॉन्ग लास्टिंग रहती है वो, और रिटेन रहती है हमेशा। जैसे हम छोटे थे तो हम पढ़ते थे, पीरियोडिक टेबल पढ़ी तो एक सॉन्ग में हमारे टीचर ने पढ़ा दी, प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स का एक पढ़ाया तो एक हमें एक पोयम याद करा दी, तो वो आज तक हमें याद है। ये चीज़ें आज थोड़े से एडवांस मोड पर हैं और हेल्पफुल, ये टीचिंग एड की तरह बहुत हेल्पफुल है। और आज के सिनेरियो को देखते हुए हम अपने टीचर्स को, जैसे हमने सर ने कहा कि अप्रैल में बच्चों की क्लासेस कराई, मिड मई तक क्लासेस कराई और सभी ने इंटरेस्ट लिया, लेकिन वो किस तरह से कर रहे थे? फिलहाल दे पीपल आर नॉट दैट मच trained for these things. They were using obviously YouTube videos, and at times they used to make their own videos, but that was not much effective than we are using the animated videos and obviously the professional videos. वो effective क्यों होते हैं? क्योंकि उनमें बहुत सारी चीज़ों और टेक्निक्स का हम यूज़ करते हैं। तो इसी तरह से हम भी अपने टीचर्स को ट्रेनिंग दे रहे हैं कि वो इन सब चीज़ों को खुद समझें, क्योंकि अगर बच्चा नर्सरी से लेके एक ही टीचर से पढ़ता है और उसको उसमें इसे विश्वास की एक बात होती है, अगर विश्वास का टीचर, कितना भी अच्छा टीचर आप लाके रख दीजिए वो बच्चा उस टीचर को एडमायर ही नहीं करेगा। तो हमें ज़रूरत है कि उन्हीं का टीचर जो उनको पढ़ा रहा है वो ही इन सब चीज़ों को फॉलो अप दे, ट्रेनिंग ले और अपनी टीचिंग को अपडेट करे।
Yes. पुष्पा मैम, इसी टॉपिक पर व्हाट इज योर टेक दैट ऑनलाइन वीडियोस एंड यूट्यूब चैनल फॉर योर स्कूल कैन हेल्प द स्टूडेंट्स एंड पेरेंट्स?
We can seek help from the YouTube videos, no problem. We can seek the help from the social media, other videos also. But I would like to ask my teachers to prepare their own videos according to their own curriculum. We can go through the projectors and we can go through the computers, whatever means we can adopt it. But the basic thing is we have to go up with the curriculum also. We cannot go in air without thinking what the YouTube is saying, what the other videos are saying. We cannot show them and to learn by the student. We have to say the teachers, we have to instruct the teachers to see those videos and take help from those videos, but adjust with your own curriculum also, so that it cannot be it can be filled, it can be completed on time also, right?
In between, actually, I just want to give you one information which is related to online education only. UEM Jaipur, University of Engineering and Management Jaipur, been awarded the E-Lead certificate by the QS for online education, the performance in the online education and how we are doing it. So, as the awareness about the online education already there in the school part, school education part, and all of you are taking care of that. I invite all of you to please look into what we have done and what we are doing, because as a leader we can definitely help you to provide the better content, to develop with YouTube channel videos, to develop effective lecture videos for your school students also, and how you can basically you can deliver those things effectively to students. Okay. Now I am coming to a very you can say a very effective part of online education, that is the evaluation. How you see that okay students are engaged and other things are there, because this thing definitely will remain at least for 2-3 months, and probably more than that, 5 to 6 months also. I cannot say when your practically Friday schools will open and when students will join actually in the same manner before COVID period. We cannot say that. So online education definitely will be there, 50%, 40%, or 25%, whatsoever. But how you will cross-check the evaluated part, means how you will see that the evaluation of the student is done in a proper way, and how you will interact with the parents and guardians about the performance of the student in online mode. So that is my first question. And आनंद सर, मैं आपसे चाहूंगा कि आप इसको किस तरीके से इवेल्युएशन को और इसको आप वैल्यू देंगे और किस तरह से आप इसे करा पाएंगे, आप प्लीज इस पे थोड़ा सा अगर बताइए. आनंद सर, I think he is having some problem in connection. Anu ma'am, can you answer this?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yes.
Actually, the thing is that in normal classrooms, we can evaluate the things normally, but nowadays, we can evaluate these things by online mode. Actually, recently, we have created the online test. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Continue.
Yes, sir. We can check the response of students and parents via online test mode method. We recently created some online test, and we train them how they can attempt the question and submit the questions, and we can how we can evaluate, how we can assess them. The best thing is, according to me, we don't have anything other than online test series, feedback forms, and direct interaction with parents, that how they are feeling during, how they felt during the online classes session, online sessions.
Okay. So, Pushpa ma'am, I'll come to you later. First, I'll discuss with Bisjoy sir. Sir, because all the discussions are actually related to online education and we are doing in a very good manner. So, how should we, as an academic institution, we should update our teachers, means teacher training and ongoing professional development of the teacher. So, how we can see that our teachers are more professional in online education part?
There has to be a professional course, maybe a professional course, and a symmetry has to be drawn. So, say everybody should not be doing on their own. Like he or she should not be inventing his or her own methods. The school or the college should have a symmetry. So, for that, maybe a formal training may be given from the management side, that this is the expectation, this is how we expect you to perform, this is what we expect. Maybe we divide the class hours into videos, into lectures. We can show some standard videos, choose some standard videos subject wise, and this is what we are seeing that the different schools are doing. I'm sure that madam, you are also doing similar things in your school. You are choosing certain videos or maybe choosing certain PowerPoint presentations for your teachers to show. So what I mean to say, there should be a symmetry given to all teachers so that the teaching is synchronized. It's not that anybody is teaching according to him or her. So that thing management is taking care. I'm sure about that.
Thank you, sir. Pushpa ma'am, can you now have some points to discuss that how the evaluation and interaction with the parents and teachers can be more effective in online mode?
Evaluation can be done by asking questions to those students who are joining the lessons, who are joining the e-learning. We can put some e-performances, we can create some, we can give them some e-testing, we can survey to get the feedback of those subjects which were taught by the by online. We can ask the parents to cooperate us. We can declare some awards, some rewards for them also. These are some of the methods, because there are we have to fix the responsibility of the parents also to be cooperative with us, and through these devices we can evaluate.
Yeah, I can understand that as far as the institutions are concerned, you all facing a problem from the students and parents side, that what and how they can cope up with this particular problem. That's definitely a very
I
big
will
challenge.
I will take your permission.
Exactly.
Just a minute. I will
Yes.
take your permission. See, one thing that is mandatory in online teaching, we must understand that is firstly we should have a little animated PPT, not a maximum, not a extremely animated PPT, a lightweight, little animated PPT to engage the students. There should be at least one video in all your lectures and at least one or two quizzes out of the class and the video that you are presenting in your lecture. So these three things are mandatory: a less animated PPT and a video, and then one or two quizzes pertaining to the video and the class that you have taken. These are the three mandatory things for a good online teaching session.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So, how you interaction with the teacher and parents are more effective in online education? How you can make it possible?
Sir, there are some apps which can help us to communicate with the guardians. And second thing is we can ask them by phones, and we can personally contact to them. We can call them to, but it is very difficult to see the parents, to contact with them, and they are actually not taking in interest. This is very big problem of our this part of the actually Rajasthan, and we are feeling very you can say very difficult to teach their students online because their guardians are not taking interest actually. So it is very difficult. But there are some apps through which we can communicate to them. We are talking to them online. We are talking to them on WhatsApp. So that, and we are trying to motivate them for their words. But it's not working very much.
But during this online education part and online systems are working right now. So, do you agree that right now students, means we can say that up to class 5 students and beyond that, means 6th to 10th class, then 11th, 12th class. So there are three groups we can consider: up to 5th class, 6th to 10th, and 11th and 12th. Do you agree that now during this online education, online system part, they are more and more attentive to the technological parts? They are now know some of the questions that, okay, earlier the artificial intelligence, machine learning, they do not know how to participate in online survey. Like that means we should have some idea that, okay, our students are agreeing on this part or not. So do you agree that this technological awareness are there in our participants?
It's me to ask.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Definitely, they are knowing more than what the teachers are teaching to them. That's why they are not taking very much interest, because they know that they can go on Google, they can search, they can see them, and they have the bottle thought. They need not to over exercise. They can go any social media, they can learn, they can get answers of all these questions. So it is,
Okay.
of course, it is.
Anu ma'am, what is your take? And then we will take some questions from the participants. So Anu ma'am, what is your take on this?
Actually, sir, the scene is this: as Pushpa ma'am said, they are taking a lot of interest while these classes, because they can go through with the answers instantly with Google and other sources. Definitely, ma'am. In present scenario, students are knowing more than much more than teachers and parents. So बहुत ज़्यादा जानते हैं techniques के बारे में. तो दे आर टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट एंड साइमल्टेनियसली, जैसा कि हम कहते हैं रिफ्रेशमेंट्स, इट्स प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम, इसको आप प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम कह लीजिए या एक डिसएडवांटेज कह लीजिए सबसे बड़ा, कि वाइल स्टडिंग बच्चा डिस्ट्रैक्ट भी होता है. बट वाइल स्टडिंग बच्चा कुछ भी खोल के देख सकता है, बैठ सकता है, एंड नोबडी इज देयर टू वॉच देम दैट व्हाट आर दे डूइंग एग्जैक्टली. और जैसे कि मैम ने कहा, पेरेंट्स बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हैं, दे आर नॉट टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट. इसके लिए मैम जो हमने नोटिस किया है, उसके लिए दो प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम्स वी हैव नोटिस्ड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द सोर्सेज ऑफ लाइवलीहुड. आज इस प्रेजेंट सिनेरियो में लोगों के पास में इनकम सोर्सेज नहीं है, तो वो सोचते हैं कि कई पेरेंट्स का सर ये फीडबैक आया है, बहुत अच्छे जो लोग हैं, कि हमें इस साल फीस डिपॉजिट ही नहीं करानी है क्योंकि बच्चे स्कूल नहीं जाएंगे। ये राजस्थान के एक बहुत ही एक प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम जो हमने फेस की है वो ये है कि बच्चे स्कूल नहीं आ रहे हैं, बच्चे पढ़े gave them the practical classes for all the lessons, and the Chatterjee sir said that we should give them the partial animated, and simultaneously we have give them the theory part also. We have done this in the same manner with the worksheets, with the videos, with the teachers own created videos. सब कुछ उनको देने के बाद भी जब हमने एक अलग सेशन जब हमने शुरू किया, उसमें बच्चों का थोड़ा सा रिफ्रेशमेंट ये था. फर्स्ट वी डिसाइडेड 4 themes for 4 weeks. First week was for plantation, second was for best out of waste, third was for the folk Indian art forms, to explore the folk Indian art form, and fourth is for copy decoration. And these activities, these activities for that कि बच्चे खुद को थोड़ा सा शिफ्ट कर लें पढ़ाई से और कुछ अच्छी चीजें सीखें. Even in Indian folk art form session, this is it was a very interesting session for all of them, and they took interest. अच्छा, इसके बाद में जैसे कि मैडम ने कहा कि पेरेंट्स, उसके बाद भी कई बार पेरेंट्स का इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, इसलिए बच्चे भी उस चीज से डिरेल्ड हो जाते हैं. क्योंकि जब तक हम खुद भी जानते हैं बच्चे स्कूल में आता है, उसके ऊपर हम डिसिप्लिन रखते हैं, तब वो पढ़ता है. तो वो इस तरह के ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम्स में इतने एफर्ट्स के बाद हम पढ़ाते हैं, तो वो इस तरह के क्लासरूम्स में तो पढ़ना, वी कांट कैटर देम इन दैट मैनर एज वी वांट. इसके लिए हमें, जैसे सर ने अभी चटर्जी सर ने कहा था, वी हैव टू क्रिएट द टीचिंग स्टडी मटेरियल्स इन वेरी वर्सेटाइल मैनर एंड इन अ साइंटिफिक मैनर. एक्चुअली हमें साइंटिफिक मैनर में इस तरह से उनको डिजाइन करना पड़ेगा कि बच्चे बोर भी ना हो और हम उन पे अपना बनाए रख सकें.
तो मैं एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन सर से ले रहा हूँ. इन द मीन टाइम मैं सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, you can write your questions in the chat box in the meantime. Sir, because we are taking care of different sections of the education right now. Suppose school education is concerned, so up to class 5, then 6th to 10th class, and then 11th, 12th class, and then college education. So what is your opinion that, because right now the technological part we have to see and how these technologies will help the education part. So in your opinion, how artificial intelligence and Internet of Things will change the teaching and learning system in the present scenario or in the future?
See, artificial intelligence, you cannot, these things cannot change the teaching learning process. I should not say it should change. However, we can give glimpses of these things to our students, like artificial intelligence. What is the use of artificial intelligence at the moment? The biggest use you can see in Rajasthan is in SMS hospital, where the doctors are using robots to carry trays for the patients. The doctors are avoiding touch or contact with the patient. So that is the use of artificial intelligence. Now you can use a robot, you can use its artificial intelligence to show certain things, keep the students engaged. Like if we can use certain robots to show certain positions or certain movement and show those things to the students get interested. So that is the thing. And Internet of Things means that things are communicating via one another via internet. Say for example, I am sitting in a different place. I can control all the machineries of a factory sitting at my home through some remote or something like that, or maybe they are auto controlled by themselves by some switches or something like that right from my home. So that allows work from home scenario for the industry. For the school students and the teachers are concerned, this can only help the teachers to control maybe certain laboratories or something like that. If we can show certain laboratories being controlled right from their home of the students, that way it can be helped. Say for example, if I talk from our university point of view, as engineers, if we can have certain instruments which can be controlled from certain apps, then we can tell the students, you download this app and control it. And I show the video of that instrument to the student. So the student is controlling it from their mobile phone app right from their home, and see how the machine is working directly on his computer screen. That way it is giving some glimpses of a practical work or the laboratory is being done. Say in a laboratory you are wanting to control a lathe machine. Now you can do it when you are physically present, you can control it. Now from your home, how will you do it? From your home, you download an app. I will show you the picture, I will show you the video of the lathe machine on your screen. You use your app to control it. That way he gets the hint that, okay, lathe machine is controlled like that, even sitting at your home. So that is Internet of Things. I can say Internet of Things can help that way. So yes, it has got some role to play, but yes, we are far away from achieving 100% in that.
Thank you, sir. A few questions are coming. So first question, I think Vijay sir, if you can answer, what support students and faculties get from government as far as internet support is concerned, sir?
Internet support is concerned, see, you cannot expect like government to give you internet support. Means government is trying to provide internet to maybe to the interior villages, to the rural areas. That support government is giving. What support else you are talking about, I think you have to be more precise on that, because if you are talking about monetary support, then no, government cannot give you monetary support as far as internet is concerned. But yes, internet is there in the rural areas even today. So that way, yes, we are getting support. We are enjoying that. Many students who are even in the rural to rural areas, they are at least able to access the internet. Whatever it is, we don't have any other way. It is, if we could have gone to our schools, if we could have gone to our colleges, who would have liked to use this methodology of teaching? We are using this because we are unable to go to our schools and colleges. So what else can we do? This is the best option available. We are using that, and government is helping us to get the internet. That much support is government is giving. What else can we expect?
Thank you, sir. One remark from Professor Vivek Sharma. Whenever changes take place, normally people hesitate to accept, definitely. And the question is there, one very useful question. So anybody can answer from our panelists. How we would develop the confidence that the new system is better than old one? How that confidence can be given?
So anybody would like to take? Otherwise, I can answer. See, I will firstly express my feeling. See, it is very difficult to put a confidence that it is better. We cannot say. In fact, we cannot say this is a better one. It is debatable whether this is a better one. But it is the best replacement at the moment. At the moment, you cannot go to school, you cannot go to college. So this is the best possible replacement. However, I cannot claim, or it is debatable if I say it is better than the old one. So yes, there is no question of convincing that it is better. But yes, we can always convince that this is the best method available at the moment. So please use it. Otherwise, you will lose a year. You will lose a year. So you cannot... it is better not to lose a year. It is better to use this and not to lose a year. That much I can say. That can easily be convinced, and the students understand that. We have to teach, and the best way to convince is to show. You take your class, teach, show some good videos, show some animated PPTs, give some quizzes, engage the students. If you can engage them, if they feel interest, they will definitely be convinced that yes, it is the best method available at the moment.
Arun Chatterjee is remarking that yes, this is still experimental. Yes, sir. So KV Courier sir is asking, what is the future of virtual classroom and how it will affect the real classroom studies? I'll ask Dr. Pushpa if she can answer.
So the virtual classrooms are. I'm sorry, I could not hear your question. Will you repeat?
Yeah, I'm just giving you once more. What is the future of virtual classroom and how it will affect the real classroom studies?
The future of the virtual classrooms is quite good, because slowly as the technology is developing, definitely the use of these technologies and use of these virtual classrooms will increase. So the institutions as well as the guardians and then the students, they should be ready and they should know each and every aspect of this virtual classroom, and they should enjoy it. Students should enjoy it. Teachers should also work in these classrooms with perfect pleasure. And the tomorrow's coming time is very, very beneficial, very give very advantage to these classrooms, to the students, definitely.
Anu ma'am, can you answer that one question? Somadeep Paul is asking, if anyone teaches in chalk and board and if anyone is teaching it by PPT presentation, which one is more helpful from a student's perspective?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, Somadeep Paul is asking, if anyone teaches in chalk and board method and if anyone is teaching by PPT presentation method, which one is more helpful from a student's perspective?
ऐसा जैसा कि मैंने पहले भी कहा था कि these virtual classes and PPT methods are the teaching aids only. They can't replace the teacher and the versatile manner of teaching of a teacher. हम कभी भी इसका छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल ये है, until or unless we are not in eye contact with the students, we can't address them by soul. हम अंदर तक किसी आदमी को एड्रेस नहीं कर सकते अगर हम उसके साथ आई कांटेक्ट है और रेगुलर इंटरेक्शन में नहीं है. जैसा कि हम देखते हैं कि ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम्स में हम देखते थे कि चाइल्ड टू चाइल्ड एक इंक्लूसिव इंटरेक्शंस होते थे और उसके बिना हम नहीं बच्चों को इफेक्टिवली पढ़ा सकते. बच्चा हम कुछ स्टैंडर्ड्स हम डिसाइड कर लेते हैं कि इस तरह से बच्चों को पढ़ाया जा सकता है, करिकुलम डिसाइड कर लेते हैं, लेकिन एट द मोमेंट ऑफ टीचिंग व्हाट द स्टेटस ऑफ अ चाइल्ड, व्हाट द स्टेटस ऑफ EQ एंड SQ. EQ और SQ को इमोशनल क्वोशेंट और सोशल क्वोशेंट को भी एनालिसिस करना बहुत जरूरी होता है. तो ये चीजें कभी ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम्स को पूरी तरह से रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकती. बट as Chatterjee sir said that these are very effective teaching techniques for nowadays to help the children and teachers, because the materials are becoming accessible and through smart devices, and already we are using the AI in now a part of our normal life.
Yeah.
So these teaching techniques are excellent as a teaching aid, but can't replace the traditional classroom.
Thank you, ma'am. Snehalata Dhaka madam is asking, as many of the parents are not competent to arrange the resources and accessibility of technology to help their wards at home. So will this situation develop a stratification among the students? Anybody can answer? Anybody from the panel?
So I firstly take over. I take this.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
the thing is that many of the parents are not competent to arrange the resource and accessibility. You have to firstly study what percentage. Yes, if that percentage is very low, then it is a problem. If it is high, then the students, what the teachers, what the parents do is they come in contact with one another and try to help one another and try to solve the problem. Situation, I don't think it will be like that, because gradually, as madam was saying, that people are getting accustomed to this, so they are trying to solve their problems, and in fact the attendance is increasing day by day. Though the attendance, initially there was some problem, initially many people could not join, there were certain problems, internet problems, connectivity problems, but gradually they got rid of that. So we saw attendance increasing. Maybe yes, the boredom might have increased also. So for that, as everybody said, we have to keep the classes maybe compact, maybe smaller, maybe the class hours need to be reduced by quite a lot to increase the interest. But yes, attendance gradually increased. That is something we studied. But yes, boredom also increased. So yeah, that part remains open though. Your question remains open though for all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Dr. Pushpa, what's your opinion on this?
So definitely, sir was saying very correctly, because it is nowadays I think the weakest person is also engaged also have all these facilities, not very much, but the smartest phones and WhatsApp and social medias and all these things they have. Only the connectivity may be problem, only the and the GB may be the problem, because they need some GB to give to the student, to give to their children to study. These may be the problems, but with the companionship, with the sharing from one another, we can come over this problem. It's not a great problem.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So one last remark, and I'll then put the last question with Anu, madam. So remark is from Arun Chatterjee, sir. To prolonged online classes, he is saying that two prolonged online classes, suppose say 6 months, may invite laziness, obesity, etc. Also, it will reduce physical activity. Definitely, there are some you can say negative signs of the online classes also. The increased screen time definitely is a problem for students. So the last question is from Iqbal Ahmed, sir. As many YouTubers are using learning tools for making interesting lectures, is it required? So Anu ma'am,
Obviously, sir.
it is for you. Yes.
Obviously, sir. Uh, as at the beginning of the session, I remarked that this is not a problem. This is we take it as an opportunity. There are many things to learn with the problems, because problems are the best teachers actually. As I think, आप बच्चों को बता सकते हैं कि कैसे आप बहुत सारे लिंक्स हैं, बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशंस हैं, जिससे कि हम लैक ऑफ टाइम, लैक ऑफ सोर्सेज हम नहीं सीख पाते थे नई चीज़ों को, तो हम टाइम अपना स्पेंड कर सकते हैं। बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशंस हैं कि आप नई नई चीज़ों को सीख सकते हो, बच्चों को सिखा सकते हैं, टू लेस द बॉर्डम ऑफ एकेडमिक सेशंस, to reduce the boredom of academic session. We can make them interested. We can make them understand that how you can use your time more innovatively, कि कितना अच्छे से आप उसको स्पेंड कर सकते हैं। कि मैंने खुद सीखा, फॉर एन एग्जांपल, बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशंस को यूज करके कि कैसे आप इसको अपने एजुकेशन सिस्टम में अप्लाई कर सकते हो, और कैसे आप बहुत इफेक्टिव, जैसे कि सर एक्चुअली दिस प्रॉब्लम इज दिस, artificial intelligence is a part of our life, but we don't know about the vast field of this. We can make the smart content. Teachers can make the smart content with very hot subject matters today, and this is a global learning platform. It provides a facility to learn any course across the globe. The wider range of courses available. The advantages and disadvantages are there for all the things. अगर हम चीज़ों को पॉजिटिव वे में लेकर जाएंगे, हम ये सोचेंगे कि ये प्रॉब्लम का टाइम नहीं है, ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है कुछ सीखने की, तो हम, दिस इज द सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड थॉट एक्चुअली। अब खुद के मोटिवेशन से बच्चे खुद मोटिवेट नहीं होते हैं, बट पेरेंट्स उनको मोटिवेट करने के लिए दे आर विद देम नाउ एट 24/7। पहले पापा नहीं होते थे, मम्मा इज वर्किंग, पापा इज वर्किंग, वो होते नहीं थे बच्चों के साथ में, एंड दे कुड स्पेंड quality time, and they can inspire them to learn more and more with these apps, because
Yes.
everything has disadvantage and advantage, but we have to focus on advantages only. And at this time, this is the best time to learn new things.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Anu, ma'am, thank you for your opinion. Very positive thoughts about online education and the system. Dr. Pushpa, thank you for participating in this webinar. I hope it's a positive one, and we all have got some information about how schools are actually preparing for the online education and system, and how schools are actually trying to come up with the problems faced by the students and the parents. Thank you. And Vijay sir, thank you for your very positive note and readiness for the colleges, and how school education can be more beneficial for students and parents. That's the take. So I hope the webinar serves its purpose, and we can have more sessions in later. And definitely, it will be a positive one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
Sir,
you.
sir.
yes,
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Vijay, sir, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
दे दो लो कहाँ से इसका स्पीकर क्यों ऑन कर रखा है ऑन है मैं तो नहीं किया हाँ चल दो भाई की ले लो आपने एड्रेस नहीं दे ठीक है और